Hello, welcome to Democracy 4. This is a sort of a democracy, like politics simulation game where you're trying to remain in power, functionally, I guess, indefinitely. And it can be really funny, it can be really horrible, and it can be an interesting thing to play in current year. Content warning before we get into this. By the way, first of all, before we even get into the content warning, this key for this game was sent to me by Cliffsky of politicalsim, so thank you for that. Just like a quick disclaimer, in case that should alter what you might think of my opinion of the game and all that. But yeah, content warning, will be talking about politics, and in current year I can understand it if a lot of people are not into seeing politics when they're trying to watch video games and stuff. I understand, though I may not fully respect that idea, because I'm, you know, I am a very political person, though I don't suffuse my videos with my politics, but you can see them like leak through here and there. And I'm of course from, you know, Europe, from Norway, so my politics might be very different from Americans, and also as a product of being from Norway, I might be less, you know, worn down by politics than I guess you Americans are, which I understand. If you live in America, it's, you know, when you have an election cycle that's 12 years ahead of the actual election. Anyways, we're gonna get into this. I'm seeing like a lot of, there's awards and stuff, there's modding support and all that. This is pre-release, by the way. There's the political compass. I am somewhere on this compass, but I won't tell you where yet. You'll have to watch the video. What kind of YouTuber would I be if I just told you the answer and didn't bury it behind 6 like mid-roll unskippable ads? Let's go new game. So we can play as, so there's gonna be more countries. When I launched, I got to vote for a country out of like France, Germany, Australia, Italy, and Canada as like a country for them to add. I voted for Germany, because, you know, closer to Norway in terms of the way their stuff is set up, and Sweden and stuff, and I want to play a country like that. But we play as the United Kingdom or the United States of America. Largest city. So it's funny, here it says largest city, but it doesn't say that on the UK. I mean, the capital, I'm guessing, is the largest city, London. About as many people live in London as live in the entirety of Norway. Most popular food, cheeseburger. Hell yeah, brother. Top tourist destination, Grand Canyon. Really? That's kind of, it's just like, it's just rocks, dude. National anthem, Star Spangled Banner. Biggest industry, real estate. Goddamn. I kind of, like, we're gonna do this eventually. But you can see religion, ethnicity and stuff. Doesn't say, oh, it does say, actually, it does say it here. I kind of want to do America. Just because it's gonna be the wackiest. So you can do like settings here, compulsory voting. I mean, that's not a thing in America, so we're not gonna do that. Innate socialism. Yep. No, I'm not gonna do that. I don't. So, I mean, surely we would have to tone this down, right? Because America is like. America's like this, right? Now I don't know what this means. This one, I guess, this one is like there in America. 50% political apathy is actually not that bad. In Norway, I think the voting, I'm gonna do something like this. Like innate liberalism needs to be like way higher, and innate socialism a little bit lower. Starting debt, I'm not gonna mess with that because I don't know anything about that. But yeah, political apathy, like in Norway, we have a last general election, we had a 79%, I think, voting percentage, like people voted. I think in America it's like 50 or 60. So I think this isn't that bad. Or it is bad, but I don't think this is, you know, not accurate. So we will go with, so player's party name, the Industrial Party. No. Let's see what we can do. So we have 2 opposition parties, right? But I didn't tick 3 voters or three parties. I don't know. They added the ability to have 3 parties in this and coalitions, I believe. Now, even though it is America, it's not going to be the real parties unless you make them the real parties. You can type in the name if you want. the name is like completely irrelevant. The Progressive Fascist Party. What? So those of you who do not know, I'm Absolute Unity Party. I am a whatchamacallit, the Communist Alliance. I am a student of history who does have a degree in history, and I'm working on my master's degree, which is, I think, a graduate degree in the US. I'm not sure. I think BA degree is an undergrad degree. And then a doctorate is a postgrad, right? So I'm a grad student, I think. The Stop the Patriarchy Party. Some of these are extremely on the nose. The United Republicans, the New Moderates, the United Moderates, the Democratic Moderates. I'm gonna do like... Social Democrats is like half of Norway's parties. The Welfare Reform, that's also all of Norway's parties. The Radical Loyalists. Some of these are really funny names. The Radical Democrats. So I don't know. I stayed up last night and watched watched American politics stuff that is happening right now, and I'm sick of hearing the buzzwords the parties use. Holy Justice Alliance. I'm sorry for you spending too much time on this. The People's Choice is really cool, but I'm gonna go with the Labor League. That is cool. The Future Democrats. The Democratic Party, the Republican Party. Dude, should we just do this? And then be like against the Republican Party, and then we should do like a meme party. No, I'm not gonna do that because people are gonna get upset with me and call me biased. I'll do I did give you a little no, actually, let's do this. I did give you a little, like, disclaimer at the beginning that this is gonna get, or dip into politics and stuff, and that might not be everyone's, you know, everyone's bag of dicks, as, as the saying definitely goes. Now, who are we against here? So, this stuff doesn't actually affect anything about the party. It's just the name. So like if I do the Progressive Fascist Party, they might be like the most milquetoast normal boys you could have. The Freedom Brigade. So usually you would have like independents, right? And they would be like Greens and stuff, and like libertarians. Let's do the Movement for True Freedom, like a Tea Party thing. You've just started your first term as president. As your chief of staff, I'm here to explain how things work. The icons below show you a few key indicators of the state of your country. Hopefully you can change things for the better, and get re-elected after your term is up. Press the button in the window below, marked begin term of office to start governing. So we've got terrible healthcare. Shouldn't be news to anyone who lives in America. GDP, great. Education, wait, what? Poverty, low. Crime, unemployment. So I'm guessing, so is this default for America, or is this like, oh, I can't really see this right now, because... Uh-oh, I think I clicked something I shouldn't have clicked while the tutorial is up. Oh no. What did I do? Click to return to government. Oh no, I think I broke the game. I didn't click begin term. I need to restart. I didn't click begin term and started doing stuff already. People's Choice, New Technocrats. Oh, let's do Democrats. My bad. Let's do the Democrats and the Republicans. Where are the Democrats? I can just do this. I think at some point I'm gonna do at some point I'm gonna do like the No Going Back Party, Libertarian Freedom League. Hell yeah, brother. I don't know what innate socialism and innate liberalism does, but I think this should be on the high end. I'm not going to do too hard or like mess with it too much because it might destroy the game. Let's see. This chart shows a breakdown of government expenditure. You can click an individual item. Click on individual items. This is a pre-release copy, so there might be spelling mistakes and stuff. Note that the cost of many items will vary over time, depending on a variety of factors. Cool. So I got a thing that's like pulsating here. Level of political capital. You spend capital whenever you adjust a policy or implement a new one. Gotcha. Post-election boost. We got a 10% boost to our political capital when we mess with our stuff. So we've got law, we've got transport, we've got foreign policy, we've got welfare, we've got economy, we've got tax, and we have public services. Okay. I want to have the tutorial, but he's kind of annoying in like where he is. So I'm gonna do that. So we have 900 billion expenditure and 818 billion income. So we need to balance our budget. Oh, summary of the income and expenditure. Oh no. Oh, that's bad. How do we I think I see where we could cut down a little bit. I think I know where we might be able to slim our to trim down our budget a little bit. Oh my god. Charts, let's see, debt, got global economy. Global economy is on the way up. This is pre, this is in the before times, before everything went real bad. This chart shows a breakdown of government income or revenue. If revenue is less than expenditure, the shortfall of deficit will be made up from government borrowing. This might be okay in the short term, but borrowing, they're not like tremors. Borrowing increases the national debt. All debt will incur interest payments. You can click on, okay, so yeah, I'm not gonna borrow too much money. Well, I mean, debt is just made up, right? Like, who cares? We can just... Wasn't that the thing that happened? Middle income, motorist. Okay, what's that? Motorist, why is that low? Oh, that's popularity. Okay, gotcha. So, the capitalists are not super in love with us. Which I'm like slightly... The trade unionists fucking hate us. Yeah, because, wait, body cameras don't... So these are the things that make the trade unionists not like us, and the things that make them like us. Like, all those industries, the trade unionists don't like that. They apparently don't like our labor laws, because I'm guessing they're bad. They don't like the gig economy, of course. Oh my god, they hate the gig economy. Look how fast it's going. Yeah, the gig economy kind of sucks. And you're not going to be able to convince me otherwise. So I think, why is respiratory disease? Parents don't like that. And it also fuels into the environment fuels into it, and it fuels into productivity. Oh, okay, and tobacco usage and car usage makes it more positive. So if we cut down that, we might be able to reduce respiratory diseases. Icon controls, that's cool. Weighted finances. Ah, okay. What's this? Income tax, okay. Oh, this is cool. Policy popularity. Okay, we have GDP has the highest influence. Oh my, yeah, it influences almost everything. We have, yeah, we have a few things we need to address here. Each turn takes 3 months. The bar shows progress towards the next election, 16 turns. So we got 16 turns to fix our country. The motorists don't like us because of gridlocks. Honestly, why do we have motorists? It's 2020. I'm sorry, I live in Europe where we're just banning cars in the cities and stuff, and it's just all better. But I guess in America, like, you've got cities like LA that's just houses and then like a jungle of highways above it where you can't get around without a car. And where the cities are like spread out so far that like, yeah, and also public transit isn't that good. Oh my god, I bumped my pop filter. Let's see, let's go with or let's like start doing stuff, because I actually don't fully know what I'm doing. I've played Democracy 3. But I haven't played Democracy 4, obviously, so let's see, implement new policies. I want to change the ones we have, right? So let's see. Uh-oh. I see some controversial policies. Foreign policy, ideas, welfare, economy. So our biggest issues are the motorists right now. We gotta get on their good side of the commuters, which if we help the commuters, we help the motorists as well. Because if we increase public transport, it's going to reduce gridlock. The parents don't like us, and the trade unionists don't like us, and the commuters. Well, the trade unionists, it's America, so like, what, like 2% of the population is unionized anyways? So like, what do we care? Oh, hell yeah, brother. Okay, comrade in the chat. Universal. So, why are these red? Is that because they're not popular? Popularity with voters. Okay, so you can see estimated voters popularity. So the socialist. Okay, so socialist goes up, capitalist goes down, poverty goes down, wages up, everyone income, socialism up, charity down. Gotcha. So this one. So okay, let's have a look at first of all tobacco awareness campaign. Reduces tobacco usage, costs 232 million to 744 million. That's not big. That's a huge like welfare fraud debt. When government gives so much money out in welfare payments, it's essential that the money is correctly targeted and not exploited by people making spurious claims. A dedicated fraud department will detect false claimants, recover lost money, and reassure middle-income taxpayers that their taxes are being spent wisely. Yeah, so this is a good, this is a good policy because it's popular with the middle-income people, like the middle class. But it's also a bad policy because it actually hurts the poor, because a lot of people get caught up in this and don't actually like the punishment for receiving an incorrect payment that you may not, like, you probably didn't try to swindle yourself to, is so harsh that you end up just like destroying lives. It happened in Norway, actually, this kind of stuff. We had a big old scandal where our government was a bit too overzealous in enforcement of EU laws, that the EU were like, you don't have to do that, and the government was like, you told us, and they're like, nope. And some people got, well, a shit ton of debt, which didn't exactly help them get out of poverty. Childcare provision, this one is loved by all except the capitalists. The parents will like it, and we gotta make friends with the parents, but that costs a lot of money. Alcohol awareness campaign. So the tobacco awareness campaign is really cheap, so we may do that. This one is like, yeah, this one is popular with most voters, but the capitalists hate it. And I'm guessing the capitalists have a lot of sway, right? Oh, there's a lot of policies. Oh my god. Oh, I like this game, dude. I like this game. Recreational drug tax gives us money. Okay, so we need to look at stuff that gives us money first, because we are losing money. Empty homes tax. That's good. Takes money from, yeah, reduces homelessness. Takes money from the wealthy, they won't like it. Socialism goes down, but socialists like us. That's interesting, but it's gonna give us a lot of money. Tax level levied on estimates regarding large companies' profits earned in this country, regardless of their actual reporting. This is used to prevent multinational companies from claiming that all the profits they earn are somehow only generated in a tax haven. That's good. This kind of stuff that... now, I'm gonna veer into actual current events and current politics. I'm sorry. I did give you a content warning at the beginning of the video, but this is the kind of stuff that people like Donald Trump should be more into, because he's all about, like, making sure the money and the jobs and stuff stays in the US, right? This kind of stuff he should be more into, but, you know, he isn't. Yeah, to push such companies to play this by the spirit as well as the letter of the law, yeah, to, like, actually make the jobs be in the country and make the money stay in the country. Of course, he's not into that because it's this and not this. Enterprise investment scheme. A system by which gives tax breaks to wealthy individuals who invest their money in small startup companies, which are yeah, this is not great because, well, it's good for stimulating the economy and it's good for getting money and good for making everyone happy. But the problem is that indirectly the scheme is being subsidized by those without savings to invest. Yeah. And yeah, it's being, yeah, exactly, it's being subsidized by the people who don't have the money in order to let the people who have the money invest more and then have returns on their investment. So it's like, it's long-term a really, really bad strategy. Health food subsidies, even though like it's really popular. See? Because like a lot of people, like everyone loves having a job, right? And everyone loves having money. Health food subsidies. So this is all like long-term stuff. I don't think we can focus on that. We need to look at poverty goes up. Not good. It's gonna give us money, but I don't think that's worth it. This one is a kind of an easy one. Kind of a no-brainer. Plastic bag tax. We have that in in Norway, I believe. It's at least we're banning that in a lot of European countries. Public tax returns. We have this in Norway as well. Means that, yeah, by making tax returns public, people can now check if someone is using loopholes or abusing them. The full disclosure will discourage or encourage support of the system, as well as reducing tax evasions and forcing everyone to be able to justify their income. I don't know if we exactly have that, but we have like a skatteliste or whatever that I remember people would look up our teacher's income in like middle school on the in the computer room and be like, oh my god, they're rich, they can afford so many fucking Fruity Loops, like candy things. Punitive tax on superstores. GDP goes down. Gives us money. It's a punitive tax, so we don't necessarily need punitive taxes on that, because we need that GDP and we need the money. The whole point is to get the money. And this is like really unpopular, right? Brain drain up. Punitive wealth tax. Wow, that actually isn't giving us a lot of money. And it's, oh yeah, okay, no, we can't do those. We don't have enough political capital, is what it means. The red ones. Those are like huge ones that we need more political capital for. So we need to get that political capital if we want to go through with our our radical socialist agenda as the Democrats. Any taxes here that we can go with? So these are the only taxes, and there are economy ones, I think, that give us earnings, right? No, they're all spending. So we really just need to go with some of these. Poor goes down, youth go. So yeah, the poor don't like it, right? This is what that they don't like it, or is it that we have more poor and stuff? Poverty up. Oh, I don't get this. I think I'm gonna go with the empty homes tax, because it is very popular and it's gonna give us a bunch of money. It's gonna cost a lot of political capital. I don't know when we get political capital. Actually, diverted profits tax gives us more money. And it costs way less political capital. Yeah, I'm gonna do the diverted profits tax first. So the capitalists don't like it, the socialists like it, the foreign relations go down, and self-employed goes ups. It goes ups, it goes up. Oh, so here's how, okay, so here's how, like, how hard we're investing in this. That's 3, okay, so I can't click on it anymore. Oh, okay. So that's how much political capital we're putting into it, right? And how much money. Let's go, let's do it gradually. Let's not go too hard on it. And that's gonna take a while until it like actually does anything. You spend capital whenever you adjust policy or implement a new one. Yep. Where are you guys? Loyalty, experience. Okay. Yeah, so these are our ministers. Law and Order Minister, Transport Minister Edward Reyes. Decide jobs, law and order, transport. Yep. Religious patriot. He doesn't like our foreign policy guy. Isn't that glad? Self-employed. Oh, he's a capitalist. That's why. And she is Mary Howard. She's a retired. She's a socialist. Economy, tax. So that's makes sense. Farmers, liberal. Campaigning. How good this minister is at campaigning during elections, which affects voter decision on election day. Okay, she's not someone we want to have close to election. We want to have him. This, like, dollar store, Boris Johnson here. Trade unionist, commuter. Okay. Respiratory disease is still a big thing. Like, all of this stuff is gonna, like, it's gonna, like, shoot out and, like, affect everything. Military spending, overwhelming force. No. Let's reduce military spending. Wait, how much lower? How much can we actually lower it by? We can lower it a little bit. Patriot goes down. Unemployment. Liberal. We don't have 11, right? So let's lower it down to... Wait, it does say I can apply changes, but... Let me double check. Yeah, insufficient political capital. Apply changes. Confirm using 6 political capital. Yeah, I'm gonna move it all the way down. This is gonna give us a lot of much needed money to play with. Reducing our military spending, which is fucking huge. Okay, are we... Popularity? They're not really happy with us. We might not get a second term. In which case, we will have a final 3 months to completely run the country into the ground in order to say, do you really want to give my opponent the reins of this one? What do we do now? Do we... We have 4 political capital. But let's see if there's one thing more we can adjust here. Where's that? What's that? A secularity of education. We have a lot of religious people in this country, so maybe not. Narcotics. Legalize cannabis. Okay, that's like legalize LSD, legalize all drugs. All caps. Armed police, which benefits to... reduces crime and violent crime, but it... The liberals don't like it. Intelligence services, reduces crime, increases private space industry. Patriots? Oh my god, the Patriots love us. What? And the poor love us? How do you make the trade unionists happy? Gig economy. Let's mess with the gig economy. Can we? Oh, I don't think we can. Oh, okay, so this isn't actually a policy, this is just like a thing that happens, right? Let's go to labor laws. I want balanced labor laws, I think. Capitalists won't like it, but... is that gonna cost us a bunch? Oh, I can't actually increase it, it's way too expensive. I don't think we have enough political capital to really mess with anything. I wish you could like show exactly what I have enough political capital to deal with. But let's try to advance the turn and see if we get any dilemmas or anything. What's going on here? Electioneering. This is an electioneering screen where you can choose between different tabs to view different aspects of your party and candidates' chances for early re-election. Some options such as speeches and manifestos may not be applicable until just before the election. Gotcha. Democrats, activists boost voter turnout, members, activists. The Republicans have, oh my god, they have way more members and activist boosts to voter turnout. Holy crap. We are going to die. No manifesto pledges, no speeches, only in the 3 turns leading up to an election. Fundraising. Raising funds for your election campaign. party donors, trade unionists, religious, ethnic minorities. Okay, so this is we gotta play to the party donors as well to like make the money we need to get re-elected. Perceptions, voter perceptions. Okay, so we can like do media stunts to make people, you know, think. Yeah, think we are a certain way. Considering the policies we've done, compassionate would be a good one. Be filmed feeding a baby lamb. Attend funeral, police officer killed in the line of duty. Success chance. Costs 4, political capital, visit aftermath of flood. Sure, I mean, this is, I'll attend the funeral of a police officer who was killed in the line of duty. And spreading fake news, click to return to government. Here's a summary of the current state of your nation, as reported by various ministries and departments. Our data is showing us that we will have a potentially bad situation skills shortage on our hands if we do not act soon. I don't know if there's anything changed here. I think poverty being low is good, actually, maybe. Yeah, health being low is bad. There's a... okay, so we need public smoking ban, I think. Global economy is doing well. Policy budget approval rate is disappointing. Well, I mean, the opposition is always going to be in the... the opposition is going to have the advantage on this one. The Evangelical Alliance are actively preaching to all members to oppose the government and support the opposition. Why am I seeing a gun there? The loyalty of our ministers can be best described as loyal. Yeah, budget. We have a small budget deficit of 29 billion, which we'll need to address at some stage. Yeah, that's good. We're balancing the budget deficit a little bit. So education needs to go up, immigration needs to go up, right? To get more skills. Intel. Is there Intel briefing room? We monitor a number of organizations. Some of them are relatively harmless, but they can act as gateways into more extremist, dangerous groups. So we still need to keep an eye on them. Okay. So we've got Marxism Now, which is a funny name. Got the People's Brigade. Okay, so these guys are like these are the militant ones, right? Ah, okay, the People's Brigade, I'm guessing, is like militant communists, and you've got Multicultural Warriors, which sounds like, I'm not gonna get into it. Avengers of Mother Earth, those seem like eco, or like, okay, not eco-terrorists, they seem like militant environmentalists. The Invisible Hand seems like militant capitalist. Provincial Defense Brigade, militant farmers, or like the Bundys or whatever. Freedom Rebellion, yeah. Religious people, like evangelical ISIS. Alright, so this is the stuff that increased our security. Okay, I gotcha. Threat assessments. So the Evangelical Alliance is a threat assessment. Alright, it's a threat, it seems. So is the Environmental Alliance. Well, I mean, we could mess with them, or we could just make them happy, you know? So let's do this. Smoking thing. Well, actually, no, let's not, because we are past 30 minutes. So I want to say thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, if you want to see more of this, leave a like on the video down below. It helps out a great deal, especially in the early episodes of a series. At least, so I am told. This game is a lot of fun. Again, thank you to Positive Games and Cliffski of Positive Games for sending me this code. And I'm going to be playing some more of it. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.